I never thought a simple experiment would lead me to question the very fabric of reality. It started when I found an old journal in my grandfather's attic, detailing a peculiar ritual that supposedly allowed one to see through time. I was skeptical, but curiosity got the better of me. One night, after meticulously following the instructions, I lit the candle, closed my eyes, and whispered the incantation. My room seemed to pulse with a strange energy, and when I reopened my eyes, the world looked almost the same, yet slightly off. Everything seemed to shimmer, like a glitch in a video game, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching me from just beyond the veil of my perception. As the days passed, I noticed subtle changes around me. People on the street seemed to flicker in out of existence, and shadows stretched unnaturally long, even in daylight. My friends started acting odd, their conversations looping back on themselves, repeating the same lines as if they were trapped in some kind of temporal loop. I was terrified yet fascinated, feeling like a spectator in a world unraveling. I tried to go about my daily life, but the eerie sensation of being out of sync with time gnawed at my sanity. I began recording everything, desperate to prove that I wasn't losing my mind. Things escalated when I started seeing versions of myself going about their routines, unaware of my presence. They seemed to be living out alternate timelines, some happier, others far more tragic. One night, I followed a version of myself to a place I didn't recognize, a decrepit building that seemed to hum with the same energy as the ritual. Inside, I found rooms filled with mirrors, each reflecting a different version of me. The air was thick with a sense of impending doom, and I realized that I had crossed into a realm I was never meant to see. My other selves were trapped, reliving their lives in endless loops, and I knew I was next. Desperate to escape, I smashed one of the mirrors, hoping it would break the cycle. Instead, the air around me shattered like glass, and I was engulfed in darkness. When I awoke, I was back in my room, the candle burned out and the journal gone. Everything seemed normal again, but I still catch glimpses out of the corner of my eye, flickers of those alternate lives trying to break through. I can't help but wonder if I'm still trapped, or if the world I return to is just another mirrored reality. Now, every time I see my reflection, I feel a cold dread, knowing that somewhere, somehow, another me is watching, waiting for their chance to take my place.